it's Angela from Esteem Lingerie. And what can I say? Then I think it is the most important thing for a woman to do throughout her life is to love her body. And you know what? Loving your body comes with sometimes making minor adjustments, minor tweaks to that body to feel the best you can feel in it. And one of the things that I know is that when women fit their body with great underwear, the most important person in the world is wearing it every single day and seeing it every single day. And that's you. Now there does come times in a woman's life where she feels that she wants to make some adjustments to her physical appearance. And we do live in an incredible day and age where surgical interventions in the body are widely available for a lot of women. So today we're going to talk about what are some things to think about if you're considering breast augmentation or basically breast enhancement, or if you're considering breast reduction. If you're considering these surgeries, there's some things you need to prepare for and to think about from a bra perspective, and I'm here to guide you through that bra process. So let's start with, if you are going in for surgery to either have an augmentation done or a lift or a correction or a reduction, please understand that this is a process. And while typically a lot of these surgeries happen within a relatively short time span, a couple of hours, there is a healing time afterwards. And I have to say, the vast majority of the women I work with, the patience in the healing process is usually their Waterloo. How many women that they're like, yeah, I should be healed in 3-4 days, and I'm sitting here going, no, it takes longer than that. So, if you're entering in this process, please make sure that you take into account that you do have a healing process. And it is usually termed in weeks and sometimes months, depending on the nature of your surgery. So please make sure you're making the adjustments for after the surgery to your life so that you can offer your body that wonderful time to heal. And please don't try to shortchange it. The world is not going to end if you do not complete every task on your to-do list while you're healing. The other thing is that this will radically change your body. And I know that women right now are probably watching this going, well, duh, that's why I'm having the surgery. However, sometimes it can be a bit of a shock. We always have these expectations of how things are going to look. And really, as you're going through the healing process, sometimes things don't look that way. They take time to unfold and come to their place where they're going to be. And patience in that process is definitely makes it easier on the psyche. The other thing is, and it seems like an obvious point, but it's actually one a lot of women forget about, is if you're going through augmentation or lifts or reductions, you're probably going to need a new bra wardrobe after you're done healing. And so if you are paying for these surgeries, an important part of that budget is also making sure you have the proper support for your new breasts after you've healed. Okay? And remember, Mother Nature, it does not matter whether it's an augmentation, it's a reduction, it's a lift. Over time, Mother Nature and gravity still places the same forces on all of us. And she's always trying to pull us south and east-west. Now, if you've invested in your body to go through some of these surgeries, please don't cheap out on your support after the surgeries, because that support of your bras and properly fitted bras that are quality bras that are working with your body to keep it where everything should be are going to be the best way to maintain your investment. As I say to a lot of the women in the change room, hey, if you bought a Lamborghini, make sure you still do the oil changes, because it doesn't matter that it's a Lamborghini. If you don't do the oil changes, it's still dead on the side of the road. So investing in quality bras after your surgery is the best way to make sure that you maintain that investment for as long as possible afterwards, and you keep that beautiful result as static as we possibly can, knowing that the human body is constantly changing. So please make sure you've got that investment money ready after you've healed. But don't get too panicky about going into buying 3 or 4 bras 5 minutes after the surgery. During that first, and it depends on the type of surgery you have and how well you heal, but the general guideline I give most women is minimum 6 to 8 weeks after your surgery, we start to see some of how you're going to be. But realistically, for most women, they don't finish their healing for sometimes 3 to 6 months. So, investing in a whole whack of bras until we're really sure what that shape, that form, the density, how well the incisions have healed, is sometimes a waste of money. Be patient. Start slow. And with your new body, what used to work for you may not anymore. So, please, experiment with new stuff, but do it gently. Start with 1 bra. See how you like it. See how the style works for you. And then add another one. Maybe change it up a bit. But if you go a little slower, instead of just going and buying 3 or 4 bras all at once, you'll be happier with the results of your wardrobe, and you're less likely to spend money on stuff that, hey, after 3 or 4 wearings may not work really well for you. Bottom line, make sure you give your body the time, the space, and the proper treatment so that it can heal effectively. Make sure you do budget for your proper support, just as you're budgeting for the surgery. And remember, give yourself some grace during that healing process. Let it unfold. Enjoy the body you have and the beautiful you. One thing I know for sure is bodies heal and respond to love so much more than judgment. So love that body, love what you're doing for yourself, and embrace the journey. For years, it has been our passion and our mission to help women be better consumers when it comes to buying bras. If you've loved this video, please like it, share it, subscribe to our channel, but let other women know that there's resources for them to help them find that better fit. Remember, at Esteem Lingerie, we do more than lift your spirits.